two-wheeler talk. 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa GSX 1300X has finally arrived, and if there was ever a motorcycle that carried both a legacy and a sense of dominance on the road, it's this one. The name Hayabusa itself commands respect in the biking world, and this latest model, the GSX 1300X, takes everything Suzuki has ever done with this legendary machine and pushes it forward into a new era. Today, we're going to dive deep into what makes this machine so special, from its performance to its design, to its technology, price, and the unique selling points that set it apart from everything else on the road. So settle in, because this is not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. Let's start with what everyone wants to know first, the engine. Power has always been the Hayabusa's defining feature, and the 2026 GSX 1300X continues that tradition with a beastly 1340cc inline-4 engine. But this is no ordinary power plant. It's been reworked for 2026 to deliver smoother power delivery, better mid-range torque, and sharper throttle response. Suzuki has managed to balance brute force with refinement. On paper, the bike puts out around 195 horsepower, but numbers don't tell the full story. What makes this machine so thrilling is how it delivers that power. It's instant, it's relentless, and it's smooth at the same time. Riders will feel an almost turbine-like rush as the revs climb, and the 2026 GSX 1300X makes sure that power is usable across a wide range, not just at the top end. Top speed, as you'd expect, still pushes close to that legendary 300 km/h mark, but Suzuki has focused just as much on stability, handling, and rider confidence as on outright speed. Now, what good is power if you can't control it? That's where Suzuki's advanced electronics package comes in. The 2026 Hayabusa GSX 1300X comes with the Suzuki Intelligent Ride System, giving riders multiple riding modes, traction control settings, launch control, wheelie control, and cornering ABS. It also introduces the latest generation of Suzuki Drive Mode Selector, which allows riders to tailor throttle response, engine braking, and power delivery to their liking. The integration is seamless, so whether you're riding casually through the city, hitting twisty mountain roads, or going flat out on a track, the electronics work with you, not against you. The new 6-axis EMU makes a huge difference here, reading the bike's lean angles and inputs in real time to keep things under control while still letting the rider feel the thrill of raw power. One of the standout features this year is the SemiActive Suspension system. Developed in partnership with Showa, the 2026 Hayabusa GSX 1300X can automatically adjust suspension damping based on riding conditions. Whether you're hitting bumps, braking hard, or leaning into a fast corner, the suspension adapts instantly, keeping the bike composed and giving the rider maximum confidence. Combined with a lightweight aluminum frame and a redesigned swing arm, the handling feels sharper than ever. Despite being a big, powerful sports touring machine, the GSX 1300X feels agile when pushed, without losing its long-distance comfort. Braking power comes from top-spec Brembo-style EMA calipers paired with dual 320mm discs up front and a 260mm disc at the rear. Suzuki has worked hard to ensure the braking system offers incredible stopping power without feeling grabby. With the bike's weight distribution improved for 2026, it feels balanced under hard braking, inspiring confidence whether you're on the road or track. Now let's talk design, because this is one of the areas where Suzuki has always made the Hayabusa stand out. The 2026 GSX 1300X keeps the iconic aerodynamic silhouette that made the original Hayabusa instantly recognizable, but it's been modernized for today. The bodywork has been sculpted not only to look aggressive but also to reduce drag and improve airflow at high speeds. The long, low stand screams power and speed even when the bike is standing still. The front fascia gets an updated LED headlight cluster with integrated DRLs that give it a piercing, futuristic look. The rear end has been slimmed down with sleek LED tail lights, while the exhaust system is more compact yet still delivers that deep, signature Hayabusa growl. Available color schemes for 2026 include a stunning metallic black with gold accents, a pearl white with electric blue highlights, and a stealth-inspired matte gray with red pinstripes. Each one emphasizes the bold character of the bike, and whichever you choose, it's guaranteed to turn heads. Climb onto the bike and you'll notice that Suzuki hasn't forgotten about rider comfort. The seating position is sporty, but not overly aggressive, making it perfect for both high-speed runs and long-distance rides. The seat has been redesigned with improved cushioning and support, and the handlebars are positioned to reduce wrist strain without compromising control. The new TFT full-color display is another highlight. It's large, crisp, and fully customizable, showing everything from speed and gear position to lean angle, suspension settings, and ride modes. It also comes with full smartphone connectivity, allowing riders to access navigation, calls, music, and bike diagnostics directly through the screen or via handlebar controls. The integration feels modern and intuitive, without distracting from the ride. Another unique selling point of the 2026 Hayabusa GSX 1300X is its focus on being more eco-friendly than ever before. Despite being a high-performance machine, Suzuki has tuned the engine to meet the latest global emission standards without sacrificing the thrill factor. Thanks to revised fuel injection and exhaust systems, fuel efficiency has also improved slightly, making the GSX 1300X more practical for everyday riders who don't want to spend all their time at the pump. Speaking of practicality, this isn't just a bike built for speed demons. Suzuki has ensured the 2026 Hayabusa is also a capable sports touring machine. It comes with optional hard luggage, a touring windscreen, and heated grips for those who plan to cover serious miles. The combination of raw performance with real-world usability makes it one of the most versatile high-performance motorcycles on the market. Few bikes can offer this blend of sheer speed, comfort, and everyday usability the way the GSX 1300X does. Now let's talk price, because this is always a big factor when considering a flagship motorcycle. The 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa GSX 1300X comes in at around $20,999 in most markets, which places it in the premium segment but still competitive compared to rivals like the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-14R or certain European hyperbikes. Considering the level of technology, performance, and refinement on offer, it's a price that makes sense for what you're getting. Suzuki has also introduced flexible financing and customization packages to make it easier for enthusiasts to own this machine. In terms of unique selling points, the GSX 1300X stands out in several ways. First, it carries forward the legacy of the Hayabusa name, which has always been associated with speed, power, and dominance. Second, it combines that legacy with modern electronics, rider aids, and technology that make it safer, more versatile, and more enjoyable than ever before. Third, it balances performance with comfort, meaning this is not just a weekend machine, but something you could genuinely ride across countries with. And finally, the designate Hayabusa has always been a motorcycle that makes a statement, and the 2026 GSX 1300X is no exception. It's not just a bike, it's an icon reborn for a new generation. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa GSX 1300X is a masterpiece of engineering. It's fast, it's powerful, it's refined, and it's built with a sense of purpose. Suzuki has respected the legacy of the Hayabusa while modernizing it for today's riders. Whether you're drawn to it for its blistering performance, its long-distance comfort, or simply the status of owning one of the most iconic motorcycles ever made, the GSX 1300X delivers on all fronts. It's the kind of bike that reminds us why we fell in love with motorcycles in the first place: of freedom, speed, and the thrill of the open road. So if you've been waiting for the next evolution of the Hayabusa, the wait is over. The 2026 GSX 1300X is here, and it's ready to dominate.